What's up, guys? So today we'll be looking at Cartier Family, which is some black conservatives watch some Nick Fuentes. So that's always interesting because I'm not really sure how where they stand on Nick Fuentes like that. I've seen some of their videos. You guys probably have seen them as well, but you never know, man. You never know because people will call themselves conservatives or far right, and then Nick Fuentes will like hurt their feelings and they'll get triggered. They'll be like, "You're racist. You're this," and it's like, "Oh, buddy, I thought you're part of the movement." You know what I'm saying? But let's take a look. Let's see what's going on. I like these guys too. One of them follows me on TikTok. We follow each other. So let's see what's going on. Black people go too far. That's the
I
title.
understand this is a primarily white movement. It just gives me a sense of purpose and belonging. God bless.
Hey man, as long as we're all behaving, I'm fine with that. As long as you get it that it's a pro-white movement, as long as you're not obnoxious, and we're fine with that. I mean, I really don't hate black people. You really get irritated by them niggas, you know? I went to dinner
The niggas, man.
night. Big mistake. Big mistake. Went to dinner last night with my family. We went to a steakhouse near the mall. Big mistake. You guys pilled on this?
Steakhouse near the mall?
Maybe my parents just don't know ball like that, but we go to one of these fancy steakhouses by the mall.
Ruth Chris?
It was James Franco, Planet of the Apes. I mean, it was the most ridiculous fucking thing you've ever seen. And
mind y'all, I just seen niggas jumping on the car in Chicago on multiple.
Yeah, that's
not
where he
one
live.
car jumping up and down. I seen niggas running on multiple cars like real apes. Like in one car to the next car to the next car.
We saw it too.
We saw it.
Yeah.
Y'all. So I mean,
You can't even deny it.
I'm not mad at that comment.
Planet of the
I'm
Apes,
seeing
can't even
random
deny it.
cars.
I remember texting my parents saying, like, I don't have anything clean. Is there a dress code? All I have is like a hoodie to wear. I said, should I buy a collared shirt? I said, you know what? I'll take a chance because they got like a dress code, you know? Oh, I should have known. I should have known. They go in there. There's no fucking rules. There's no rules. There's no decorum. It's a total free-for-all. It's a total free-for-all. You might as well call it Rainforest Cafe. Capitol Grill. I thought this is like Rainforest Cafe. Except what happened to all the other animals? What happened to the toucans? Where's the decorations? They just left some of the other stuff. It was the most ridiculous fucking thing. And normally I just avoid. I go to places where they are not, but it's like screaming.
Now, this is the thing. A lot of ignorant people will probably be like, "You're going to let him talk about black people like that, bro? How could you're black. You're just going to sit here and let him talk about black? How do you even like this guy?" Bro, I'm doing the same thing he's doing. You think I want to sit at a cafe? Black girls screaming at the top of their lungs like, you think I want to sit? You think I'm there? You think I'm at Capitol Grill? You think I'm at Del Frisco's? You think I'm at Ruth Chris? I'm doing the same thing he's doing. I'm going out to eat. I'm seeing people fighting in the middle of the mall. I'm like, this is crazy. This is absurd. I'm staying home. I'm going somewhere else. You know, I'm avoiding that. I'm avoiding it just like him. So people are kind of like so triggered with the race stuff. Like nobody wants to be in a restaurant where people are fighting in the middle of the restaurant and like everybody's screaming and like it's just like so much noise. Like people don't want that. It doesn't even matter what color you are. But some people are going to pretend because they're trying to do this. Well, black people are the best and they're amazing. They're superior. They're the best race. So whenever stuff like this happens, they don't want to talk about it because it puts them in a bad light. They start like hiding the truth. They start lying. It's like, I'm just not that type of guy. I just call it how I see it. So, I mean, I'm doing the same thing as Nick. I'm not at Capitol Grill either.
Talking so loud, so obnoxious, fat, morbidly obese, ass hanging out, tits hanging out. yelling across the room, yelling at the waiter. Oh, and they probably tip 1% if they're lucky, if they tipped it off, they paid.
If they paid.
And
I'ma be honest. I was a waiter. I was in the industry. I was a server. You know, a black couple walks in, black people walked in. Servers start looking at each other. Is it your turn? Is it your turn? Everybody knows this. Black people and Indians, to be fair. It wasn't just black people, but if black people or Indians walked in, servers looking at each other. I got it last time, bro. I got the last one. You get this one? Nobody wants it because they know they're going to be combative. They're going to be argumentative. They're probably going to be unpleasant or rude, and they're not going to tip. This is a known thing, bro. This is a known thing. People might not admit it. People might not tell you. People might not say it out loud. But trust me, I've worked in many restaurants as a server. This is a known thing.
I almost think they deliberately put us there because
you got it. I got the last one.
White section and a black section. It was like the black people were all the way over here, and the rest of the restaurant was white people. And we got the show. We had a front row seat to what are these new movies called? What are they called? Kong Island or whatever. We got a front row seat to the monster movie. Hey, it's just, that's so uncalled for. It really is.
You go hard, bro.
Fucking behave. I don't got a problem with black people for being black. I have black friends. It's fine. Everybody should have a problem.
It's fine.
That kind of screaming and carrying on.
Listen, you're black. It's fine.
Segregate. Nobody wants to be around that. You go out for a
exactly.
nice night. You're at a fancy restaurant. You're paying a lot of money. You want everybody to be dressed appropriately, acting appropriately, using inside voices. Is that too much to ask?
That's fair.
And they wonder why we want to segregate. Nobody wants to live like that. Nobody wants to live like that. How much of a premium would you pay to travel, dine, live, work away from black people? Because I would pay a 50% premium if it was all
50?
white people. And people say, but it's not. But all black people aren't like that. White people are like that too. 50? Yeah, but we all know that if it's 0% black and 100% white, you're going to get a fuckload less of that nonsense. Everyone knows that, and everyone
we all
would
know
pay
that.
more for that. Imagine an airport, no blacks. Imagine a restaurant, no blacks. Imagine a neighborhood, no blacks. A liquor store, no blacks. You wouldn't.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, not all black people are bad, of course. Not all black people are problematic, but a majority are. So the generalization is just like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. What's it called? Like 13% of the population, U.S. population committing 50% of the murders, 50% of the crime. So it's like, okay, well, you're one of the good 1%. It's like, it doesn't even matter at this point. It doesn't even matter. It's almost like if you are walking in the jungle, right? And you see a lion, you're going to run away. If you see a tiger, you're going to run away. You see any predator, you're going to run away. However, they don't all even attack humans. A lot of some lions don't even attack you. Some tigers wouldn't attack you. Some predators wouldn't even attack you. You know, if you're doing a probability game. But the thing is, so many of them are dangerous. You don't even care. You're not going to take your chances, right? Because when a majority of said thing does a certain thing, your brain just kicks into pattern recognition mode. And this is the problem. This is like what we're in right now. People are like, well, you're being racist. You're being racist. It's like people's brains have kicked into pattern recognition mode, bro, at this point. So they're moving accordingly. And even black people, even myself, I'm moving accordingly as well. I mean, we're just seeing it. We're just seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen more black people moving into my neighborhood. I live in like a half and half suburb. More black people have been moving in. All of a sudden, my car been broken into for the first time in my whole life. My car's never been broken into. It's like, I mean, I knew it was coming. Now I have to lock my car. I've never locked my car. I've never locked that my house, I live in a suburb. Black people are moving in now. All of a sudden, there's police. I'm talking to the police. I'm telling them, yeah, I left my money in there. I left this in there. Did they take this? I'm not sure. Was this always here? Was this dent on your car always here? It's like, okay. And then I'm gonna get on a debate and talk about how great black people are. It's like, what is that? Who is that even gonna help?
Have to bolt the ATM to the wall. You wouldn't have to put a glass
Bolt the
pane
ATM
in front
to-
of the gas station window. You wouldn't have to lock
Ooh,
up the shampoo and
sheesh.
conditioner. You could actually have nice things. We could actually live like human beings and not animals. You wouldn't have to put a metal cage around the liquor store because they're going to drive through the window. It's so bad.
Yeah.
So bad. So I got, that was my little treat. As a treat. We had that as a treat the other night. Little front row seat. Thought it was a Lincoln Park Zoo. It was insane. I'm sure the bill was $500 you pay for that bullshit. It's just so ridiculous. Anyway, so what was the question? So that's what I have a problem with. And everybody's sick of it. Everybody is sick of that behavior. In the old days, people would want to post this clip and say, get a load of this guy. Now everybody's fucking agreeing. Now everybody's saying, hell yeah. Finally, someone said it.
Yeah.
Because it's enough already. It's so enough.
It's just hard for me to deny this when we got body cam footage just, backing a lot of this up. That's why.
Guys, can y'all answer me a question though?
It's crazy.
Why is this stuff locked up in the store?
Because people are stealing it. Duh, we been know that.
What demographic of people? Don't answer it. That's why. I'm sorry, y'all. They may sound we the biggest coons in the world for listening to Nick Fuentes, which is a Mexican last name. But no, he's just telling the truth, bro. He's going super hard. And sometimes it's hard for me to articulate how I really feel about niggas. But he do it. He does it.
Mm-hmm.
He does it.
That's how you feel.
Oh, that's how I feel.
Hey, you don't even hold back. Why hold back? You're not helping us. Just be like Nick Fuentes at this point. Just call it out at this point. All that I don't want to talk about niggas like that. I don't want to talk about niggas like that. I don't want to talk about my people like that. Why are you holding back, bro? It would be better if you did talk about it like that, actually. It would be much better. Maybe we could get some shame going. We could get some redirection of behavior.
Somebody mentioned to him, like he said someone mentioned to him, yeah, it is bad white people out there. Everybody knows. That's bad people everywhere. Regardless. They got people living in the trailer parks. A bunch of, redneck white people living in trailer parks.
It's the
But
percentage,
if we take
dog.
their ghetto versus our ghetto, it's still a big
Sheesh.
difference in a lot of the crime rates.
Absolutely.
Point.
Okay, I'm sorry. Everybody looked at me.
Absolutely. West Virginia is like 97% white. They're one of the most poor states in the country. No crime. Enough said.
Come on, man.
Okay, the projects, and then you got the trailer home
Yeah.
projects.
I'm talking about the worst of the worst. Worst of the whites, worst of the blacks. Let's just leave it at that.
It's kind of hard.
Hey, man.
Because it's still going to be, because okay, if there's poor white people that's on drugs, they're still going to have theft on both sides.
Yeah,
but with the shooting and fighting, that's what's going to kind of break
It's
break the
overly.
difference.
And are they locking up stuff in Walgreens because of the niggas in the trailer park?
Some junkies, yeah, but not all the other regular
hey,
ones.
man,
I'd say some junkies.
I mean, well, they,
Okay.
they probably can get to you. They ain't gonna ever get to me. I swear to God. I'm talking about they'll never get to me. I will never stand on the side of not one thing pro-black in my entire life. I will never be on that side because I know niggas. When I see a redneck biker white boy, he could be from the trailer park. Do I tense up and be like, oh shit, I gotta be on?
That's why I said junkie. I just say the perfect
Well, I'm
word.
talking
I
about
said
regular people.
junkie. I
I'm talking
said
about regular
junkie.
people.
I said junkie.
So now you're going to the junkie. A drug addict white person to regular black people in the hood. That's what you just did. You just said, oh no. What
Some
about
of
the
them
junkie?
junkies too.
What about a junkie? That's what you're comparing. I'm saying regular. I'm talking about poor versus poor, brother. I'm not talking about junkies at all. No, I can see a regular redneck person. He lived from the trailer park, and I'd be like, I'm gonna walk past him regular, brother. I'm a coon though.
Sad,
we call him what we see, y'all, and Nick is doing the same thing
Sad.
with the last name Fuentes.
It's a fair assessment.
Man,
So,
but
I can't get mad at
Last
that.
thing I'm gonna
'cause
say,
I
y'all,
can't
I know I've been
get mad at
ranting. If I put you in a poor community in a white neighborhood, and I put
Can't get mad at that. Can't get mad. I mean, it's true. It's true. We can't get mad. But what do you guys think about that video? Let me know. Let me know what we think. Let me know what we're thinking. Hopefully everybody's not too rattled. They could have made it to the end of the video. I know some of the pro-black activists, the Malcolm X's, probably clicked off. It is what it is. You know, we need this. We need to learn. We need to take constructive criticism. It's what growing is about. This is what growing means, you know? But like the video, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys thought about the video. But I'll see you guys on the next video, man.